we're here. I burnt my tongue like 3 minutes ago. Yeah, what was this? What was I doing? I need to do. Oh yeah, I did the Steed Stygian event. Again. Silly, haha, la la. I know. Well, I'm a silly one. I like Violet. How are you doing on this fine Thursday evening for me, or afternoon? I didn't read, so like, yeah. What? I have no idea what I meant to do. I should have read. I should have read. I should have read. Fuck's sake. Can I still read? I can. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh. I didn't read either. Now what am I meant to throw it at? This? That? No. I wish it just like targeted it for me. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? You throw it in the shooty thing, so this. Thank you. Appreciate it. So that's how you get to the next place. Fine. But I need the coin. You grab bomb and explode rock. Okay, I'll do that. Catch up on Woowa. Okay, look. If there's enough demand, I'll play Woowa. Because I don't mind playing it again. Coins! Me! Fast. Let's move fast. There's a hot swordsman out right now. I do like hot swordsmen. They're cool. If they look cool, they have like a cool ult, I'm sure. I like Muichiro too. Yeah, same. When we watched the Demon Slayer movie, I took a picture next to his poster. That like he was the only Hashira I posed next to. If I ever do a face reveal, then I will send that on the Discord. I don't think I did that right. Shit. Michiru is my favorite character. I do like Michiru a lot. I haven't seen the movie yet, but some annoying person spoiled it and said he dies. Why? Personally, I don't care for spoilers, but like, come on, man. Why do I need that? Got all the stuff. Yay. What do I need? Oh, I've never used this thing. What do you think I should do, by the way? Should I do the Natlan Arc quest, or should I just do Nodcry? How do you go up? How do you go up as the traveler? Huh? Oh. Did that make Did that make like the thing? Is that like a thing? A gust word? Get a load of this guy. I've never used this thing. I didn't even know this like that was a thing. Wait, what? Oh. What? Sure, game. I didn't really care, like, to move. The fuck is this? No. Right, just put it like down there. Swap. Oh, you keep the momentum. I'm just gonna run into like the thing so it just comes here. It doesn't come here. Why? Just come to me. Why does it like move so slowly? That cough was so bad you sprinting voice line call. I'm sorry. I've had like a chest infection this whole week. I'm just not. I haven't been too well. So I did. That's why I didn't stream last week. What? Oh. Well, if I knew it made that thing, then I would have put it next to the. Oh no, wait. Maybe I. Hopefully I won't die. Oh, 80 damage. Oh no, 80 damage. Where are we meant to go? Up, I'm guessing. But this thing's too fat to go up, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Dinosaur things. Bruh. Thanks. Just make it easy for me. I don't really care. Oh. That, okay. I'm not very smart, am I? Yay! But why isn't he going up? Like with the wind? Am I like dumb? But this thing was not here, by the way. Like, was I meant to activate something else? Oh. The coin's right there, but who cares? Pulverite. different event has been activated. What do you mean vent? Oh, that's what it means by vent. No, you bastard. Okay. Yeah. I do not care that much. I do not have that much pride. Oh, it's like a Versa thing. I did the same thing too, it's okay. That does not something you break. Do they expect me to make that jump? Because they should. Okay, you obviously cannot make that jump. Or can you? Oh my god. I'm not getting that last coin. I don't care. Okay, we're done. Yay. Oh, also, a bit of a surprise. Yeah. I kind of felt like it. And it was really early as well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so there she is. So 1, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. It was at 22. This Verena was at max, basically. Yeah, the C2 was at max. So, I mean, I will take that. Definitely. Also, I think I forgot to put in the cons. Yeah, I did. Oh, wow. I just pulled him randomly. C6 friendly. Yeah. How many collars did I get? 2. Oh, well, shit. Okay, I'll take that. That's actually
Many
not bad.
insects have a compulsion to follow the light.
That is quite good. Yeah. Oh yeah, I need to buy the battle pass. I guess I'll get that like
And humans are the same.
next week.
Except we call that light.
No, I don't really need the battle pass,
Oh.
to be fair. Maybe. Nice. I might as well do the weekly stuff as well. In that one. So here you go. What's the max again? Okay, 4. Oh, so I'm close. I'm close to getting the compass. I can't wait. I do want these wings as well. These wings are really cool. And well, I mean, I've never played Genius Invocation TCG other than the various tutorial stuff. If I do exploration, oh no, I can't. Okay.
Okay.
Let's have some fun, shall we? Rain of bullets!
Locked on.
Slide! Get to work! Fulfill our path! You two! Time to end them! Light up the blazing sun! Rev the end!
I do like how Kanita's just walking on water there. Hello? What the fuck is that?
Rain of bullets!
I was just like, I just couldn't move. My movement was just locked there. So I guess I go for C6 Verena and then make her my DPS. 57 pity on the Nefer banner. Should I just go for Nefer? Or should I go for C4?
Show no mercy! Fulfill our path! Shoot!
I got him cornered.
Show no mercy. Get to work. Eat Lolene. Eat Papa. Get him.
Get up.
Let's ride. Out of my sight. This body belongs to ice. May I present?
Let me have a sip of my coffee. It's really cold where I am.
Are you running away? Let's ride. Try and stop me.
Take a deep breath and grit your teeth.
Comes another. Shadow of the past, mine
Take
to
a look
command.
behind.
Wrath from the sky.
Fail.
Full throttle.
Whee. Are you guaranteed with your 57 pity? No. Oh, I wish you the best of luck. Of the best of luck to you. Hello?
It's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town.
Oh, an Anvil Town.
Still no news about Rarer, though. Where could he have slunk off
Do you
to?
know how long just
If only
Act
he
3
was
is?
gone
I'm not
for
doing both.
good.
I'm just gonna do
But
one,
with all the
and then
trouble
I'll
he stirred
do
up before,
Act 4 next week.
there's no way we've seen the last of him.
Hello, you must be the traveler in Paimon?
Radimir.
Mr. Flint has been looking for you.
I'm gonna go
Unfortunately,
check the
there's been a
Discord and see
serious
how long
wild
you
hunt
said.
attack over at the quarry. He thinks it's time to regroup and figure out a plan.
The Wild Hunt? Oh, uh-oh. We better get over there, right away.
Oh, how do you even like search for messages? Oh, you said first half 1 to 2 hours. Second half is 3.5 hours. God damn. Okay, one I can do that today, but then Act 4 might actually have to be split up into. I'm not streaming. Well, I mean, I don't know. I did do last time, like the Arc of Quest last time, and for like a 4 or 5 hour stream.
Light it up. Rev the engines.
So maybe. Oh yeah, I also need to do that world quest where you like challenge those weird people. Probably track the Archon quest as well. Track that, and let's just go into focused experience. I don't want any distractions.
Rise with the sun. Full throttle.
Oh, did I send you the dialogue list of 6.2?
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole area feels like a soulless husk.
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable.
Well, you already knew
As if the
Scarra's
power
going to
of
be
that
in it.
energy cannon wasn't
But
enough.
do you know how many lines he
He's not
has?
seriously still getting stronger? What's his endgame here?
Everyone's here already. Hey, we made it. So, what's going on?
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to strike again.
Please no. I
But
don't.
it's like he just
I don't know
vanished
any
into thin
spoilers. No.
air.
No,
No
it's
one
just
has
how many
seen
lines
nor
they have.
found any
Don't
trace
worry,
of his
there's no
presence.
spoilers from me.
That is, until this morning, when a ratnik found signs of wild
Don't
hunt
worry, I know
activity
you don't
while
like
out here
spoilers.
on patrol.
I'm not gonna spoil it.
As
But
you
I
can
don't know
see,
any
the
spoilers anyway.
Crystalite itself is physically
It's just
intact,
like the amount of
but the
lines
Kuvaki it
each
contained
character
is
has.
all but
I
completely
found out on
diminished.
Twitter.
And we're sure that Rarir did this. Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation
No, but we already
measures
knew
are
that,
taken soon, he
didn't
will
we?
pose a threat beyond our ability
Telling me
to
Scara
contain.
is in
The
it is a
consequences
spoiler.
could be
Oh,
catastrophic.
I thought. I
Traveler,
thought we already knew that.
do you
My bad.
remember when we encountered Rerir just after regaining his body?
Well, I know
There
Arlecchino's in
wasn't
this
a
one.
shred of sanity left. Nothing but madness and rage.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then he started raving about how nothing in this world mattered to him. Oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it. Oh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere in Notcry, waiting for his chance to strike? Oh, even chillier.
Stop shuddering,
Last time
Paimon.
we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point staying in the shadows. Unless something went
Like I knew
wrong.
he had to be in
His
one
whole
eventually, but
resurrection
not the
thing
next.
didn't
I'm
exactly
sorry.
go
I'm sorry.
smoothly.
The other thing is, how does
I thought
someone
it'd
who's
be implied
completely
because,
lost
like,
their
I
mind
just assumed he was
still
in it
have
because
the
of
wherewithal
during
to cover their
like
tracks so perfectly?
the
Beats me.
last year's summer event.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a
So
complete
I
loss
just
of
assumed he was in it,
rationality.
and then I saw the confirmation.
It may be that he is simply
But I don't
living in
know.
a
I
world
didn't
of his
see like
own.
who else is in it. I won't send the thing.
Actually sounds about right. He was ranting away to himself the whole time. Like he had no interest in talking to us.
There are many unanswered questions here. He could be right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark. Besides his name and title,
How did I
we
not
know
notice
little
Yehoda
about
being
him.
here?
Certainly nothing about his past, or what he might be hoping to achieve.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even Boss hadn't heard of the Rahir of... I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still wouldn't find more than, like,
The
3
peace symbol,
useful
hell
facts
yeah.
about him.
So, if we do nothing, he'll just keep getting stronger. Last time we had Marionette and her big robo-buddy to help us, and we still barely held our ground. If we had to face him alone... Oh, Paimon's head hurts just thinking about it.
Win.
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the quarry, I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki. Somewhere like the Eye of Krati, or the Pillar of Embla.
Paimon, Cyber.
One thing's for sure.
A perfectly
agree.
reasonable hypothesis.
I
I
didn't mean to
agree,
skip
we
that.
should split up. Right now, Rerir's goal seems to... on Hisi Island.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I
Oh,
recall
damn it.
correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki rich ore, was it not?
That's right. Yes, it could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrim.
Yes, do that.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky.
Getting a call. Okay, I'm back. Did you hear my call or no? I hope not.
Didn't you say the third rule was go with the flow?
I don't know. Did I? Anyway, whatever. In this situation, go with the flow means go find backup.
You heard it ring. Okay,
Agreed.
but you didn't hear me like talk.
If
did
anyone
you?
finds so much as a trace of Rerir, do not pursue him. Get out of the area and alert the rest of us as soon as possible. We need to put safety first.
All
Okay,
right,
cool.
we'd better get moving. Come on, Anefa, let's go.
Yeah, it made the noise because I have thingy like it on my computer as well. I have WhatsApp on my computer. Americans, I'm assuming, don't use WhatsApp a lot because I never hear Americans ever use. They just use like Messenger, right? But you guys just use Messenger or whatever. Like some American girl that I talked to in uni said she'd never used WhatsApp in her life. Yeah, we use WhatsApp a lot. I don't. Okay, but everyone else does. Oh, you see, a lot of people on like Amino and stuff that I talked to back in the day, they said they never use WhatsApp.
Any leads?
No.
Nope. Diddly squat.
Diddly
No clues
squat.
to where he might be hiding. It's like he's a ghost.
Because he is. Ooh.
It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Oh, I hate this feeling. I'd rather face him head on than be left hanging like this.
So, you guys didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flints?
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that, or he's just...
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where or...
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in...
All we can do now is hope that I know when enough...
What?
Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean it, I swear!
No, it's coming from Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Let's get over there, quick!
Go, Bina. Oh.
Why is he attacking the damselect? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
Look
God
where
damn.
your feeble light has gotten you. Now you shall plunge into darkness. Felindus, soon I will find a way.
Watch out!
No, Yehuda. Fair. Okay, that was sick. That was kind of sick. Are they just gonna go back to the cave again? Oh no. Okay.
That was too close.
We barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about?
This lady.
We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly, we had no choice but to step
Rere
in.
is a very respectful
Kuta,
man. When holding Loma,
can
he
you
did not
shed any
touch
light
her
on the
chest. Yeah, I
situation?
know. Wow.
Kutar.
What a nice guy.
Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks
You're
just
at 8.
like all
How do
those
you know what that
statues.
is?
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why
No
they might
restraint from
despise
Violet.
it.
Man,
I've
if I
never
was
met
Rere,
that
I would have
person
done it.
before,
Okay.
but there was no mistaking
No
why he
restraint.
holds me in such contempt. I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you and seeks to take it for his own.
Gives
list goes
the
on.
least probable answer.
But right
The most
now,
possible answer.
devising a counter strategy should be our #1 priority.
Power.
The
Yes,
likelihood
this
of
is
this
what. This,
location being
power,
discovered
power,
is close
power,
to
power. You know, evil villain.
100%.
I want power. Ah.
Counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right? So as long as we can sneak out of Nodcry undetected. No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehoda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just chicken out.
Running is our only option.
Huh?
Okay.
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly
Well, I mean, yeah, but still.
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make your...
Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my
I feel like
behalf.
she wouldn't say next.
A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon.
Like, I feel like she wouldn't say
What is
risk
it,
your
Llama?
necks. She'd say like risk your lives. Not.
The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My
Next
presence here
sounds
is no longer essential.
too casual. I
and
posted
this
them
is
in the
not
server.
My home, so you needn't ask me to stay.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style.
Yeah. We can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together.
God
Besides, she
damn!
pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now,
What the hell?
I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk
the
of
hell?
returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say that we are friends, and friends look out for one another.
River's
What the
true
hell?
objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
But
Kutar. I know why you left the Frost Moon Scions so long ago. It was because people started... They would make self-centered wishes. Force you to accept meaningless... If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything. After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frost Moon Scions need
I
you.
like how this photo event
Any
doesn't have
relationship
censoring.
based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope
Well,
is
they
that you'll
look
choose to stay,
really.
not out of obligation,
Yeah.
but as part of our family. You were born here, and now you've returned.
It's not like
knows?
Overwatch where like
Perhaps
there was
it
a
the
bug where there was
moonlight that
a
guided
line
you home.
in one of the women's suits
thank you, Llama.
implying
But my
You know
power
what?
is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now. Very well then.
Those
Like at the
times
start
you
of
saved
Overwatch
us,
2,
It
there was
is,
a line in her
but I
suit
find it very draining. Rejected by the
in the
world,
crotch, which
my
was
power is
weird.
dwindling.
Fucking weird.
Like a lake.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The three moons belong to the ancient bygone era, in which the three moons are not one and
So,
the same.
at least it's somewhat a
As the
sense
goddess
because
of
they're
the
just wearing
frost moon,
clothes.
I cannot wield the
But,
powers
like,
of the other two.
what the hell?
Yet moonlight has a way of blending together.
Does
Each
Genshin
can
censor?
reflect
I don't
the
remember.
other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength. But this method of recovery is painful.
It's the Wild Hunt!
Even faster than we expected. We'll have
See how those wild hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party.
Then what are we waiting for?
Get the fuck out of here.
Forest, protect.
Oh, they let you use all the fun characters.
Preparing for dust up.
They just keep coming. This is driving me nuts.
They let you use all the cool characters. Oh yeah. It's so satisfying.
We can't fall back on Qatar's house to escape. This goes on much longer.
By the frost moon of old, you need this.
Close your eyes to dust. Be silent. Fear the dark.
With one heart, we pray.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Observe to dust. The long sleep beckons.
So many numbers.
Close your eyes to dust. Observe. Close your eyes.
How many are meant to kill?
Defensive mode.
Beware the creatures of the night.
How many am I meant to kill?
Be silent. Observe to dust.
I know. The 8-year-old, yeah. Great. Oh. Bro, he's so swaggy. His weapon was cool. What? He's got a fucking Final Fantasy weapon.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
Hold up! Uncle Varka! You're back from Amsvartnir? Whoa!
Is that Wolf's Gravestone? I don't know, man.
Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you...
Oh, is that...
That's the one. Come on, move!
I don't have Wolf's Gravestone, so I wouldn't know. All I get is the fucking Skyward Set.
Wow! Where are we?
Yeah, his voice
This
is
so well hidden.
so...
Well, that goes
Ugh.
without saying. This is the Knights of AKA, the black market of intel. No matter what faction you're with.
Is
as
he
an
gonna be
expeditionary
playable?
Anyway, where were we? Folks from Nodcry, allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight.
We've heard all about you. This meeting's been a long time. You look way younger than Paimon expected. But you definitely have that grip.
He is.
Well,
Oh,
definitely
God.
feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsvartnir without a wink of sleep. Only to get right into an...
We're gonna be...
Another.
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it.
Yeah, the
But
voice
still,
direction on this one
it wasn't
wasn't
enough to
great.
stop him. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days?
Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working up
I
towards
do love
something.
him and Flynn's
Note to
relationship,
self,
which you get to
Uncle
see a lot
Vargas-
later.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in Nodcry? Why is the Wild Hunt returned in humanoid form? And why is it after you?
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this Wild Hunt activity in Nodcry is the work of the Raker of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners. Oh, that's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds.
Yeah.
You can't predict which way the wind will blow next. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable. But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different course.
A new variable?
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rerir is an individual with an agenda. That said, while I was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr. Flint's added caught my attention.
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. I don't know who or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Nodcry and Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No. Still doesn't ring a bell.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still, it's safest to assume they won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves. Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but clearly, it served its purpose. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan. But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of the Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari? Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
I think not.
So,
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rerir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter. To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rerir in his current state.
The bulk of
let alone
so
with his power still growing.
are we getting no other
What
characters?
if there was a way to tap into a new power of
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons?
Because like I like how
once watched
Natlan
over this
instantly
world.
established every
The
character.
Eternal Moon was the largest. The
in
frost
this
moon
room
was
is
the
this every
brightest,
character that we'll see in the Arc
and the
Quest.
iridescent moon was the
Like
most
from Nod Cry
mysterious. They
specifically.
say that back then, the three moon goddesses wielded. I now bear the frost moon's power, and the eternal moon's marrow resides within the travel.
Hold on. Are you suggesting?
The iridescent moon.
That's right. If we can find the iridescent moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
The three moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things.
That's how the moon
Perhaps they
works.
hold further secrets.
According to my analysis, the solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition.
I know a way, but we will need to visit.
The Experimental Design Bureau?
Yes. I must speak with Sandrone.
Oh yeah, you were right.
It's
She
a
does say
long way
something.
from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
Then that's settled. Now, as you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his wild hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself.
Sandrone.
His first
Eh?
act since then, after laying low
Fucking
for a while, was
Canadian.
to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often reveal their greatest vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deep. The Wild Hunt has plagued Nod Cry for centuries now. If we want to stop it for good, we have to get to the root cause of what's driving it.
It's true. We still know. If Kutar hadn't given us that lead, we wouldn't even know his name.
But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Notcry has a clue. And she has info coming out of her ears.
Oh? That's a rather hasty
Oh, yeah.
conclusion for
I forgot
someone
about
who's
you.
so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines.
She heard me.
She's a baby. It's fine.
Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight
Banner
had
is
something else
pretty
in
on
mind.
right now. What do you mean you forgot? Literally, I just completely
Details,
forgot about her.
Miss Nefer, the important thing is that you've arrived. at
I'm
the
sorry, I
perfect
don't
time.
care for her.
Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rarier. Given the severity of the situation,
I do like her playstyle.
I
though.
think it's fair to say
reminds
that
me
our
of
only
Florin.
chance lies in uniting as one.
Except not
And
really,
I'm
because
talking
you
all
use
the
charge
factions
attacks. I'm
in
pretty sure.
Notcry.
But
We
like,
can't do
it's
this
just
without the
she. I don't know,
curatorium.
man. It's been a while
But I
since I've
knew
had a
it'd be a
mainstay
tough job
DPS,
to
so
win you
maybe I
over.
might want to get
I
her.
took the liberty of reaching out for a little chat.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Nefer? Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed to be super hidden?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help?
No.
Besides, I'm the one running this gig. Of
You mean-
course, I know where the meeting place.
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman. Pretty much seen and heard it all.
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Seems like you've run into some trouble, huh? Well, this certainly qualifies as.
So you're just going to sit.
Why should I get involved? What could possibly be in it for me?
What if we told you we can't do.
Oh? Then I'd say, you'd better make it worth my while.
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. If you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission.
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a moon champion's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start.
Boss, just a thought. If things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. I'd be gone for good, boss. If there's any way we can make this work, I'd really like to help her. Please?
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are the hardest debts
That's
to
not a
repay.
favor. She literally
You have to be
saved her
careful
life.
who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well, Yehoda, I will help. But just this once. Don't count on this happening again. Flynn's, that fragment that Rerir was after, do you still have it on you?
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you actually have some leads?
Shh. This is top secret information.
I get it. We
It's
all
not
have
like
things we'd rather
Yehoda
keep to
it chose
ourselves.
for Columbina to
Plus,
save her. Like
I
what?
know
Yeah,
we can
I know.
count on
I
you.
don't.
So we'll leave the intel
This is why I
gathering in your
don't
hands.
like Nefer. Like,
And
what
that
is?
brings me
I
to
just
the
don't like her
third and
personality.
final item. We need to find a way to distract
I don't
her.
like. That's
We
just.
need time to make our move.
That's just
so someone will have to stall her.
unnecessarily being an
I'm in for
arse.
this part, no matter what. Anyone coming with?
Count me in too.
Come off it, you
She's just
two. Quit
unnecessarily
playing
an
heroes.
arse.
I'm way
And she's
ahead
been
of you
been
here.
like that
And Nefa did a
since
scan of the moon
Act 1.
goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys over at the Kramkake craft shop. Anyone who's in, follow me. Once
Yes.
they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys.
I like it. Genius idea.
No biggie.
All right then. We'll split into 3 teams.
Great. We're in a war
Once
against
your team has finished their mission,
500-year-old
return here
like
and wait for the others.
returning demon
Dismissed.
thing. We've got an annoying person. We've got a person who doesn't know what they're doing. A rat. A worshipping lady. And an 8-year-old. And her robot. And a guy whose voice isn't great.
Lady Damselette. Wait. And you two? What are you doing at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau? We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this, you're seriously pressing your luck.
Shut up.
Don't blame us for doing what we have to.
You really think that's gonna scare us off?
We're not looking for any trouble. I just want to see Zandrone.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for
I hate
deserting
his.
us?
I hate the Fatui.
Out
Is
of
like
consideration for
tiny
our former
masks.
ties and the crisis we're all up against, we'll let you leave in one piece. But don't even think about trying to get inside.
inside. Let them in.
But
Eh?
no, my lady.
Zandrone seems to be in a
Milady.
good mood. Must be maintenance day.
I didn't expect a wisecrack from Columbina. I love some Sandrone A. Sass. Calzin, are you lurking?
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not
Calzin.
colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity. Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past, I haven't lost the plot enough to even consider
Who's
sticking
a
my
voice
neck out
actor?
for your
She sounds
sakes.
familiar.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
Huh?
What?
Huh? You mean the knave?
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino. Is she in Nodcry?
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and...
The rooster?
What is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon.
Deneen Melody? I don't know what that means.
Is that a no, then?
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone
Oh,
decided to whisk me away to their
Centurion
weird
A?
little garden.
Full sector. Okay, let's do a quick IMDb search.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent, insensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people. First Rosaline, now you? I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than a multi-centenarian goddess who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment.
No, I don't know her. Maybe it's just another voice actor that has a similar voice then.
Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again.
Oh, we're just name dropping everyone, I guess.
Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Polonia! Have Febronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move. Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so openly.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the end of the day, it was just another transaction. I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power. It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different group of people, but I see the same greed in their eyes.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be enemies for real.
So rude. Okay. We've really stuck on this door for so long.
That might be your plan. But it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer.
Huh? What do you mean?
Listen.
Oh. Oh.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this.
Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself?
You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war.
She's gonna lose.
Stay and watch if you want.
but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in a weapon system.
Little sis.
Don't tell me what to do! Look, if you're leaving, make it quick. Or you'll just get in my way. There's a secret passage on the second floor. It'll take you right... Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you. Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations.
Huh? Oh. I didn't know how to play. Is that it? Is this the whole fucking like mini game? Goofy ass game. Oh, we got to be sniped this time.
That's it. Keep them pinned down. Don't let them get near.
We can't, like, I'm trying to headshot, but it doesn't matter. What?
Rotate out. Deploy all backup units. Get in there and hold the line.
Yes, ma'am.
They're more tenacious than I thought. Whatever. This is where the real fun begins. Don't worry. Once this is over, I'll put you all back together again. I promise.
Wow, she's actually sentimental. It just does that you're supposed to lose, in quotation marks, again. Oh, right, okay.
Finally, the Ranger himself. Time to... Huh? Where'd he go? Uh-oh.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. That's really cool. I love like any game that does like the pick up the camera kind of view. Oh, that's so cool. That is just how you like have aura. If you pick up the camera, you instantly have aura.
Polonia, get him!
I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of
She's just gonna get blasted. Please don't.
finish this once and for
She's not here. Where did she go?
Hey, over here, you big...
Curse it. Moon.
Moon!
Go.
Go!
Searching.
Keep
She
searching.
cannot have gotten far.
Oh no. Oh. In the Curatorium of Secrets. Sandrine A? Aura loss. Yes, she lost her aura. No aura. She's a level 1 Mafia boss. She's a level 1 Mafia, like...
So this is your method for investigating Rarier's past?
Good deduction.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits. Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from.
She's from
And
Sumero,
that nice
yes. Who
shopkeeper
would have thought?
sold me my treasure
With her
compass.
clothes, yeah, it makes sense.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set. When do we begin?
Whenever we wish. But for some, I've never faced Rarier myself. I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets. So what are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still, I have to ask myself if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber. And also how to make sure I come out of this. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we have left.
See, that's the first good thing
Come
she
on,
said.
Boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up
For
against a
once.
foe like Rarier, there's no... Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day. Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me. The sooner the better.
Find who?
Just the other day.
Come on, Boss. You're pulling my leg.
Goofy. Oh, it's Dory. Dory? I always forget your fucking name.
Hey, aren't you...
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for an extra fee.
Dory Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
If you want to make it big in Nodcry, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. It was back when I first arrived in Nodcry. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp,
The genie
had
in
an adverse reaction to the
It's
Kuvaki
Ginny.
and fainted. And when you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a... I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer. Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing if not generous. So, let me guess. you've run into some trouble. I've got everything you could possibly need.
You guessed correctly. What have you...
The one type of fear. Very first, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with.
What if I told you it's someone with the...
Is that so? Then we really are talking top.
Your supplier?
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't reveal her identity, but if you're willing to wait...
Oh, is it Arlecchino?
Then let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that?
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no! This is for my personal use only!
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 mora. Deal?
Deal.
Okay.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now... After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go.
Where you go,
You will see many strange things in your mind's eye. So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound. Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past.
Oh, a domain. Okay.
I made it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Must be Conrian. Simple furnishings, table and chairs. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Solnar, unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
Hi, Rivier. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about their menu. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack.
They didn't sign their name.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindus was tied up with something and couldn't make it. Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask, but if he invites me again, chances...
Felindus. That's the...
Crane imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive. Seriously, why would you even eat something like that? I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground, so it doesn't get much sunlight? That would explain why they use so much stone in their buildings. They even use alchemically modified strains for food.
I've just about saved up enough now.
Making a big purchase. He really is a professional. No wonder he's so good at covering his... Despite what he's become, it seems like he's... Did Rary rip it out himself?
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool. The burial place of a fallen... It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away.
This is just trivial sentimentality. The burial
Reverie!
Dane!
Dane's
Oh, and...
Oh, fuck.
Vediflin here? What a surprise to see you here, sir.
Hello there, Rerir. You need not address me so formally
Jerry
outside of court.
Lavendel.
He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink. Even the court prophet
Spider-Man.
deserves a break every now and then, right?
Well, I'm flattered.
So, what are we discussing today?
Hey, don't look at me.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's that coming along?
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then? I'm guessing you still haven't told her.
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and...
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now. A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover.
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about...
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Ved?
It's nothing.
Vediflin, Dainsleif's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Visionary, and said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man. And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother, or just another of the Vinster King's blade? Why did he react so strongly? Was it really to do with what we were talking about?
brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rerir looked perfectly normal. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even more unsettling.
Yes. It's true. I'm glad we got to see Dane, or hear Dane, see Dane.
Felindis? You're back early.
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Vediflin showed up today, too.
Ah, Mr. Vediflnir. Yes, I've heard of him.
He overheard Dainsleif mention that I'd recently proposed, and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be I'm sure someone in his
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Rerir. We've been together for ages now.
You do not say
everything's been
those
going
words.
so well, has it not?
So, you do remember.
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this.
All right. Take your time. Nobodies. Sounds about right. Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king and his inner circle. Whatever I do, it won't make. Meanwhile, every idea they come up with and every decision they make, it affects. The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Can he? Thelindis? It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together. Cherishing.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revere. I can feel your warmth, your breath. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love.
You're right, Thelindis. I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening.
You go ahead.
Even busier than the big shots, huh?
Relax. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time.
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services. Like, he clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then, let's dig a...
Our last operation was
That is a
resounding
really good detail.
success.
That
And all thanks to
is
you,
your
right here of
like,
Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon and 67 accomplices.
How many? 67? 67?
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be Okanria has no further...
That many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners? That your hands are steeped in blood?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. Take care, Rehir of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at...
Thanks, Thorkel. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you The Moonlit Dynasties are a thing of the past. Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those... Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not... I have to get a clear answer from him.
Rerir seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, the Visionary and Twilight Sword. I've investigated this whole area now. Should I try somewhere else? Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
So, he's late after all.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am?
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
Thank you. But I'm afraid...
For someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying. May we have a word in private?
Who are you?
And it doesn't matter who I am. Too many of her kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago,
The Ray here of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rarier, and he claims to be one of the King's Guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, you must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you...
Simple.
How strange. Rarier couldn't possibly... Why would her memory... The ceremony won't last much...
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rarier's fragment?
Any more questions, and I'll...
I had no idea you could do that. I gotta admit, though, I'm itching to...
I'm just as curious as you are. But the ceremony only... Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay, too. Especially the group with the Traveler.
If you're worried about them...
If I know Boss, she's gonna need some time.
Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but them... Oh, that's never gonna... If they spot us, they'll run straight back to Rarier. And once he knows we're... Quick, hide! We almost got spotted! Phew. That was a close call. Watch out! He's coming this way! Keep going. We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle. Oh, there's no end to these things.
Fire.
Fire? Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire!
Varg. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina.
Oh. Hello.
The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
It's Arlecchino! You came!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
Back to Sandrone, eh? Polonia. Niet.
Stupid right here of stupid Solnari. Whatever. I've got all the data I need. Next time we meet, you're finished.
Boss squad #1.
He sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Can't you see I'm busy? Wait a minute. I recognize that voice.
Hello, Miss Sandrone. Father sent us over to help.
Oh, hello.
How considerate of her. Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Nani, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines. Nearly every machine that cat girl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on cleaning duty or something.
Watch, that's our only line.
Then let's start downstairs. Fremine, we'll leave this place to you. You've got it.
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourself.
Watch, that's also Feminade's only voice line. And now everyone's here, including Arlecchino. Okay.
Burn it down!
Oh, I know her as an actor. Escape? Okay, escape's just not working.
Points for agility.
Okay.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing.
I returned ahead of them. French is helping Aino and Anefa to set up the decoys and buy.
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top.
I see. But first, who do we have here? You brought someone else in to help?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Of course. In those memories we just saw.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a Tea Party buddy.
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nodcry, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui Harbinger.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a
She
time
is
like this.
aura
I must
farming.
admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
That pose is so
Nor does Nodcry belong
suggestive.
to
Oof.
Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a... Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles. We have our own way of doing things here in Nodcry. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all. But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now.
No, don't.
Guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers, after all. One look, and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top-secret intel.
All right, listen up, everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
The Dregs of the Crimson Moon?
Isn't Arlecchino the
In
like
the memories,
something to do
there
with the
was
Crimson
a lot
Moon?
of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. What's the matter?
Verfnir, Freindaughter, Flinders.
Interesting. Anything else?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason...
Well, no short. The Lindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of.
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian, oh yeah, just like how it was with the captain.
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rerir might...
It's possible. But it would take a miracle. That merchant who Nefer knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we could hire her to look into it.
All right then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow. As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with. Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on. I'll hold the fort for now, then discuss our next move with Flints, Aino, and Anefa when they get back.
All right then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. Now, I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Stay safe, everyone.
We're back. Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally. And Boss Nefer has uncovered some Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now. Oh, right! Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flints?
Sure. Uncle Varka, You previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the Wild Hunt in Amsvartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion. But according to Flintz's intel, several outbreaks of the Wild Hunt had already occurred in Notcry, and that was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
Flintz, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Notcry are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. And Effa and I will head back over to Amsvartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal's a deal. Not a word about my snack intake for the next week.
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions increased.
What does that mean?
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Anefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsvartnir on her own. You might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this way, we still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even Columbina doesn't know where the iridescent moon's marrow is, how do you?
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon, and one of the last surviving embers of the Two Worlds' flames.
Huh? Are you serious? As in, you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient Conria?
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out. Exactly. That is why my hands are like this, too. At first, I saw it only as a curse, but once I became a harbinger, the Jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations, over the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan. Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss. You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes, and that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug-of-war.
Whew. Sounds intense.
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon or the Iridescent Moon that you're unclear about?
Paimon has a question. So, the crimson moon that the Karians used to worship was actually the iridescent moon, right? Which was one of the three moon sisters. Does that mean that the Karians were to the crimson moon as the frost moon scions are to the frost moon?
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the Abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the Abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon dynasty. Still, even with the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want living proof, it's standing right before you.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar when I looked at you. I felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye. In your flames, I saw its broken image, surrounded by a strange black aura.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery, and I'd prefer not to end up as the object of an insane research project. Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's any other questions, they'll have to wait. I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the Iridescent Moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody. Correct?
That's right. For now, it's the only way I can pay you back for your help. The iridescent moon is already part of who you are. So with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started? What does this place have to do with the—
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Harry, also known as Leobranto Innamorato. You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era, but setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details. In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
Beyond the bounds of this world? For real? And what kind of induction ceremony?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson moon. The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds. Here and now, you are born anew." The book leaves much unsaid, but I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled, leaving—
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space.
But there's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimp?
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of Conria, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the two worlds of life and death. In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the easy part. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open, so I won't be able to come with you. Once you're inside, you'll have to find your own way. Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler, I may need it. Thank you. I feel like I've recovered.
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent. One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it.
I sense a sinister gloom inside. But also, the familiar. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend.
10 points for agility.
Rise with the sun!
Hey! Look up at the sky! A red moon! This must be the spot! Is that the abyss? It's practically filled the entire...
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss.
Careful! There's something spooky about... Paimon's right... By the way, Kalambina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty cold, Paimon. How is that possible?
Fulfill our pact! Ha! Strike a pose!
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Pyroclastic surge! Light it up!
Let the world collide! Show no mercy!
Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me!
Huh? Huh? For real?
No. It's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water. Wait, see that? Looks like a Looks like a device from the time of Kalia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. If we can activate it, we might find some clues. Look. Do you think these mechanisms...
Felindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Ugh. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Felindis? Is that Rare's girlfriend? How come we're hearing... Oh, yeah. So...
The Abyss has made this space extremely... Maybe that's why some of the things she said and...
Whenever I see this view, it's waning moon. Oh, lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain. For me, of all people, to be here and...
Rise with the sun!
Showing you praise!
Incoming! Burn it down! Try and stop me!
Looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Wrath from the sky! Rev the engines!
So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking... If it really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
The abyssal energy here is too strong! We better pull back for now! Get cover behind the rocks!
Try and stop me!
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access... Oh, Rerir. With every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. If only I could get my...
Hey look! The moon's reflection is back to normal! Felindis' voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow.
It must be. For with it...
And there's no time to lose! These things are so creepy! Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow. That must be the iridescent moon's marrow! Oh, we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it! Strike a pose!
Burn it down!
Hang in there! We're so close! You really are.
Rise with the sun! Try and stop me! Pyroclastic surge! Time to buckle down.
The iridescent moon's marrow. Still burning. If we can purify the abyssal power. And so... Is it you? Huh? At long last. I'm sorry. I lied to you. The moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Tell me, what was it that brought you to us? You look so... But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo.
What was that all about? It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend.
Perhaps. She took me for a fading soul like her.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's alright. That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon.
Huh?
Oh, lifeless damsel.
Oh. Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The Abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy. Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart!
Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked! They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise. What are you waiting for?
We made it! Was that you, Arlecchino? Did you save us? Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to... The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's... No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands...
Oh, we're so sorry,
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is...
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds flame...
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, call... Feeling stronger?
Hey, Columbina, are you okay?
I'm fine.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned. At least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rayrier like that. Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would. It's okay. I can take...
How about now?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Not Cry.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scap. But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the Frost Moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rayrier.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Rayrier, give it some thought. All right, that's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
You're the best!
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength. And that's all that matters. In other words, mission accomplished. Paimon wonders how everyone else is doing.
So that took like 2 hours, a bit less than 2 hours. But 2 hours is fine for a quest. That was Flynn's as well. And we just hit midnight. Yeah, I'm not expecting another early. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm already at 40. Actually, could go for another one. Well, I'm not going. If I get it, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. There's no point of actively chasing it anymore. But this resets this week, yeah. This resets ages away because it's once a month now. I don't know. Okay, that's fine. Like at least there's some there, and then I got the Archon quest. That's another 500. I did that. Right? We're done with this. Yeah. Oh, right. You need to spend resin.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God.
Got Fontaine. What is my reputation in Fontaine? I wonder. It's level 3 and you need to get to level 9. 9? Okay. A letter. Villains. Happy birthday. Yeah, okay, so that's just a work in progress. So glad there's no reputation in Nordcry. What's for? Hotel con Homoro. Yeah, I should go for C1 Tartaglia. What does it do? Tartaglia. There you are. Oh, that's gonna be pretty good. What is your best set? What the fuck is that? Heart of Depth. I've never heard of that set before. Oh. Bruh. I did not know it was here. Bruh. Do I have a single piece of heart? I have one. And it's a 4-star. I did farm that set a lot apparently, but I guess I just didn't care back then.
quiet.
I need to TP there.
Rise with the sun!
This punk's cruising for a bruising. That is funny.
I'm gonna fix your skull!
Shower me with praise!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Annihilate, annihilate, annihilate. Oh. Okay. Just like flopped over.
Light of the blazing sun!
I got him cornered.
And the final one is in Nasha Town. Or just outside Nasha Town, I guess.
You really are a one-trick
Light it up! Try and stop me!
It said, oh, go that way. Is it on like that up a bit? Must be. Ow.
Rise with the sun!
That isn't shit, hey.
Try and stop me!
like there, yeah. Unless I already got it. No, I didn't.
Burn it down!
It says like here. Okay, I guess you're down.
Care for a dance?
Yoo-hoo! How dare fulfill our pact! Get to work! Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me!
Dance with me! The curtain falls.
I'll take 2 million more. And now we just go back to the flagship, wherever that was. I don't remember. Oh, I do remember.
Rise with the sun!
Remember correctly. I don't remember correctly. Oh man. I know it's near the curatorium. Where's the curatorium? It's like that way.
Burn it down!
It's like down here. There's Hazo in here. Oh, Hazo and Yehoda.
And in summary, that's the commission we're here for. How's that sound to you, Yehoda?
All the same to me. You should ask yourself one question, though. You want to catch someone and not cry? How many lives are you prepared to lose for it?
Well, I once read a story. It told me that if I find a deer with divinity, I could use its antlers to take my place for one death. And what do you know? Deer happens to be one of the Inazuman characters in my name. And I've got my own life to spare. That makes 2. Oh, Traveler, what a coincidence. What are you doing in Nodcry? Another stop sharp. I'm here in pursuit of a fugitive who fled Inazuma. A few months ago, we received intel that he was hiding out in Nodcry and had joined a band. I think they called themselves the Seahook Gang or something. Word is they're... After that, I knocked on the doors of the Curatorium of Secrets, Mora in hand, and asked the boss to get me someone who could point me in the direction of this seal. That's right. Judging by your expression, I'm guessing you're acquainted. I can tell. My intuition tells me that if Yehoda became a thief, even I'd never be able to catch her.
You can cut the chatter. Boss Neff gave me the job, so it's only natural I'd be good at it. But the Sea Hook gang you're looking for isn't. The original gang's long since disbanded. The people calling themselves that now are just riding on the name, and scamming folks left. Yeah, I guess I do.
Interesting. This is news to me.
What's there to tell? New or old, a bunch of scoundrels who their old leader wound up thrown overboard. Some died and others continued their wanderings. The long and short of it is that the old Sea Hook gang are dead, gone, or both.
Wait, doesn't that mean some of the suspects...
When a house goes poof, the snakes and...
But if I were a rat, escaping the snake would mean freedom. In any case, you've been most helpful, Yehoda. Thank you for the intel. It seems the Mora spent on your services was well worth it.
That out of context
It's
is
honestly
crazy.
a real load-off to know that these people are just imposters
saying
using
that
the
straight
Sea
off
Hook
is
gang's name.
crazy.
I'd have had to admit I was in over my head flying solo against the real...
Well, wait. You think...
Yeah, more or less.
That's a bold statement, but whatever. I'll help you track the imposters down. What happens after? That's got nothing to do with me.
Your kindness is... Now, I suppose that's that. As for me, I'll get to thinking...
Ow, man. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. A spot on my head. What is it, like 43? That's gonna reset as well, so that's a dub. Yeah, good time to end the stream. Yeah.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.